All right, I am outside of this duplex on 9th Street, and I just want to give you a feel for the area. So there's a school right across the street. This is, I can't remember if this is Washington or Longfellow. I think it's Longfellow. But there's an elementary school right across the street, playground, big open green space, which I think is a nice bonus. I think generally it's a little quieter, and if anybody comes to visit and they have kids or anything like that, it's a nice little benefit. If we go down 9th Street, about 6 blocks down that way, you're really close to downtown, so it's totally walkable from there. And then heading down the other way, looking north, you're probably 6 to 8 blocks from the foothills and trails. So it's a really good area in that regard. So this is the place next door. There's a little small multi next door. I think this is probably 4 units. And then this is the place right here. So there's a big old, I think that this is probably a maple, maybe an ash tree. But this is the house. Got a brick bottom, and looks like all the windows are modern. They're vinyl. The roof, it's an asphalt shingle roof. It's not new, but I don't see any obvious damage. I mean, from what I can tell from the street, it looks like there's life left in this roof. I would guess it's probably 10 or maybe 15 years old. Front of the house, and then this is the off-street parking right here. So there's one spot right here. You might be able to squeeze 2 cars in there. And then the back unit is over here. I think the back unit is a long-term rental. They wouldn't let me view the back unit, so just the front. But that's the entire lot right there. It ends right here. Theoretically, there's another parking spot there, but they have it separated with a fence, and it would be really hard to do tandem parking like that with 2 different tenants. But there's a little bit of a side yard over there, but there's not really any outdoor space here. So on the upside, there's not really any maintenance. On the downside, there's not any private space for guests or tenants to use. So unit number 1, right here, got the green door, and it's a modest, but it's a clean place. My assistant Orson came with me. There he is. So this is the living room. It's probably 18 by 12 feet. The flooring here is laminate flooring, so it's just like a red oak laminate. And the kitchen is right here. It's a little kitchenette. It's modest, but it would get the job done. You can see there's a teeny little space here for dining. They got just 2 spots set up. Laminated countertops. There's a tile backsplash. And the upper cabinets are probably original, built in place. And it looks like at some point these bottom cabinets have been replaced with this is like a stock Home Depot cabinet that they just painted. So it looks nice though. We got a refrigerator there, a little window facing the front. Let me see if I can zoom out a little more to give you some more perspective. So back into the living room here. There is a wall furnace right here. So it's got to be gas. So this is just a built-in gas wall furnace. So this is what heats the entire unit. And I have a couple smaller units with these wall furnaces, and they do just fine in these small spaces. Secondly, oh my gosh, desperate for attention. Here's the bedroom. So the bedroom has this laminate flooring as well. It's sort of a modest, well, I shouldn't even say sort of. It's a modest bedroom. It is probably 9 by 10 feet maybe. It's pretty small. This is a full-size bed. And so there's about 2.5 feet on this side, and probably 3 feet on this side, a little closet. And then the bathroom is right here. So the bathroom, you have to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. So it's not accessible from the main space. But you've got a sink right here. And this has a 12 by 12 tile floor, obviously your toilet. And then little bathtub with a tile surround. So the tile, let me see if I can get a light on here and give you a little bit better look. So the tile looks like the install was really good, but it's just a little bit dated. But there's no problems with it. It's structurally totally fine. This is probably the original, yeah, that's an original cast iron bathtub. So that thing probably weighs about 500 pounds. But that's part of the reason people like this part of town, is because the homes are older and have a little bit of personality. So from what I can see here, I mean, this unit, I don't know about the back, but this unit is totally turnkey. You could rent it out or use it as an Airbnb right away if you wanted to. But yeah, there you have it. The location's fantastic. Very small yard. No private space on the lot for guests, but there is that school right across the street. So there's some pros here. Yeah, let me know if you have questions.